Uh-oh.
Whoa.
That's what I like.
That's always a classic song right there.
Uh-huh.
The DJ Booth Radio Show, what's up?
What it do?
Yeah.
We here for another Wednesday. Welcome to everybody out there listening. We definitely appreciate you.
What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? What's up, everybody?
Alrighty. I'm great, man. Like, life has just been moving. How about y'all?
How was your weekend, Queen?
Weekend was love. Like, I separated myself, from Baltimore. Finally got a chance to, break free.
Okay.
Everybody says hard to leave Baltimore.
Yeah.
But I got a chance to spend some time with my family out in Ohio. Got a chance to link up with DJ Drew. Shout out to DJ Drew. He let me host out there at Moments. Yeah, that's out in Columbus, Ohio. So it was lit. My cousin had a 40th birthday party. We was out there rocking.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Okay, now.
That's what's up. Oh, man, my weekend was cool. I can't even tell you everything I did. Probably hung out a little bit Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Didn't I hang out with you? Did we do something? I don't know. I can't remember.
Must have been a good time.
Matter of fact, what we did. Yeah, we did. Well, I'll get into my weekend then and bring it up. It's Friday. Friday with the Pages. Shout out to AJ. So Paige had Pages on Friday, DJing there.
Hey.
Saturday, that's the question. Where was I at Saturday night? Oh, Hootie Salone retirement party.
That's right.
Shout out to Mr. Tank himself. We had 20 artists. It was unbelievable.
Shout out to Hoolie.
You sound so happy.
Yeah, it was a lot, yo. It was a lot. But it was like 400 people. It was crazy. So shout out to Rennie and the whole team of Downtown Culture All Center.
Right.
Sunday was the day. Sunday early we went to DC.
Oh, yeah.
And a DJ in DC.
Oh, yeah, that
and
is.
then immediately following that, somebody couldn't hang. But me and the rest of the team went to Philly. Shout out to Chris and Eve and the whole State Property family.
Okay.
It was nothing but love. It was ridiculous. Wall to wall. 500 plus people in a little crowded spot called Golf and Social.
Those be the fun joints.
Yo, it was ridiculous. And one thing
those
about
be the fun
Philly,
joints.
I've been in Philly for the last 3-4 weeks straight here, time. They come to party. They come to party, yo. It's not Baltimore where they stand on the wall. I'm not just saying all Baltimore parties, but they come to party. So big shout out to Philly Golf and Social, DJ Mackey, of course, Rock Nation is the brand.
Don't forget, don't forget brunch. Don't forget brunch.
Oh, yo, see this. I was just telling you about that. That brunch. Let me
Don't
tell you
forget
something.
brunch at Raw Bar over there. The old loafer.
The
old loafers
on Caden Avenue. Shout out to Cole Nash. Shout out to his chef in there. That's the best brunch in the city. I don't care. No, I'm inviting my guests when he come on. Him and his wife to come out. Man, my wife going next week. No, this week. Niles is going. Quinn, you gotta come.
Look, I'm all down for food. You know what I'm saying? I died and all that.
This is the great part about it. Niles is paying for it.
Oh,
that's the great part about it.
I'm definitely coming.
Negative.
Shout out to the fam right there.
Support black-owned business. Shout out to Conan, man. I mean,
the breakfast was everything. Like the brunch was everything.
Yeah.
Like
that's dope. You went hungry, huh?
Yeah. But they didn't want to eat like me. I was on there. My plate.
Man.
Oh, now the plate was kind of full. Yeah, it was.
Oh, you had that second plate cookout kind of plate.
Yeah, it was dope. I didn't want to eat.
Don't.
I bet you did it.
This dude over here want to get 2 and 3 plates.
He the big brother. You got to tell twice. Put that back.
He want to order three servings of eggs.
It's all you can eat. This is my joint. What you mean? Let's introduce our guest real quick.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, our guest. What's your name, bro? What's your name, bro?
Comedian Poppy the Bear, man. What's happening? I appreciate y'all having me, man.
You got to say Poppy the Bear.
Yeah.
Poppy. With a little part of the
Bear. I just say Bear.
Yeah, you probably should.
Bear.
Yeah. Pause.
You probably should. It's okay. I'll keep all those bases covered.
It's the year of the bear.
So let's jump into what's up, man. How you feeling?
Oh, man, I'm feeling awesome, man. I appreciate y'all having me out, man. Yeah, we here, man. Baltimore stand up, man.
Yeah.
Another up-and-coming comedian, been doing this myself for about a year and a half.
Another one.
Yeah. Shout out to Jess Hilarious and Cleon and all the other cats out there doing it, man, real big. I just appreciate the love, man. And again, thanks for having me.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know we're going to get into it a little more later, but I just want to know, what started you want to be a comedian?
Well, truth be told, man, I've always been somewhat of a jokester my entire life. But 2 years ago, I had a very, very life-changing situation happen to me. Something that started off as a simple sinus infection ended up with me having to have a brain surgery.
Oh, don't give all the juice. Don't give all the juice. We're going to save some for later.
Okay.
So, we're going to jump back into
he was telling me before
we're going to jump back into
You got the exclusive.
It's unbelievable.
What's up? It's your boy DJ Duke. This is the Artist Spotlight live on 1010 WOLB. What's up? Again, it's your boy DJ Duke live on WOLB, right? So listen.
Yeah.
So usually I go get an artist, you know what I mean? Shout out to Tim Trees, I'm sorry. And Rawley's the greatest beat ever made, by the way.
Your favorite.
Yeah, it's my favorite. Every time I DJ.
It go with anything.
Every time I DJ.
It really do though. Like you can plug this in. Like if you need to stall, like this is that one.
Absolutely.
Like, every time. Every so, but today I want to do something special, man. Something a little different. So my artist spotlight of the day is going to my guy, DJ Nas. This is my guy.
Wow.
Y'all are full of surprises
This is my
today.
guy. I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead.
Because he works super hard. I know I work really hard. Anybody on my Instagram page, you know I'm crazy.
Yes.
I never sleep. This guy here sleeps in the studio. He works nonstop. He go from barbering to doing meetings for his company, for me.
Mm-hmm.
Then he goes straight to the studio and deal with these artists that are irritating all night long.
Not irritating,
You know what I'm saying?
Just say, they test your patience.
I don't know, they irritate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
irritate.
Well,
But
I ain't gonna fight that.
It's a good irritate. You know, it's a good irritate. Then we gotta go out of town. He takes me out of town, like the day we in New York. So I just want to give a big shout out to my guy.
Man, I
Like,
appreciate that,
that's
man.
Real.
Love
that's
is love.
definitely,
All
that's
love.
definitely what's up.
Yeah. Don't
That's
stop
definitely-
rapping though. Don't stop rapping.
I think I shed a tear on the inside.
I think it did. It was struggling though. The black man.
Nah, that's
struggled.
what's
It
up, though.
was-
I really
that's real.
appreciate that,
That's
man,
real.
because a lot of times, we do work and it's not really for the recognition. It's for the love. Like, I love what I do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
I can
and when
agree
I
with that
think
without
about
it,
it, like I got to go talk to some kids, some students or whatever, and I'm like, being an entrepreneur is one thing, but when you start doing multiple things as that entrepreneur, then, it's like it takes on a different level. So it's like doing 4 and 5 things at one time. What I'm learning is I got to build a stronger team. I got to build more people up around me.
Okay.
It's not just about me. It's about building up the people around me.
I'm so glad you know.
Yeah, so, I appreciate the love, bro. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, even though this is my spotlight right now, but somebody just walked in.
Yeah.
So I think we got
Absolutely.
We got to turn the spotlight
A little bit.
real
Let me
quick.
lean to the left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who just walked in? What's up?
Hello.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I can't complain.
It's me, Queen D.
Okay, I didn't even ask who it was. yet.
Queen
You know what I'm saying?
Queen D in the building. I've been waiting.
All right,
Man,
calm down. Don't slap my table.
I know, I'm sorry. I got
I'm
excited.
so
I got
happy that
excited.
you in the building. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
We got comedian Bear in the building. I'm not gonna say the first name. I'm gonna call him Bear.
Bear.
Yeah, Bear. This Queen this
How you
Bear.
doing? How you doing, Queen?
Queen.
I'm
Nice to meet you,
comedian
Poppy.
Poppy the Bear. How are you?
Poppy.
I'm
Call
good.
her Poppy.
It's a problem. Most of
Okay.
the fellas won't say my name, but it's okay. It's
Oh,
cool.
it's Poppy.
Yeah,
All right,
pop.
Poppy.
Yeah.
Are you Dominican? Anything?
Nah. See, okay. Here's the story. Okay.
Yo, here we go.
I'm gonna go into the whole situation. So it started out. See, it's Poppy is a childhood nickname, but it was Poppy at first, right?
Okay.
So then I got a little bit of older, and a couple Spanish chicks, they was feeling the kid. I was light skinned cat with the dimple, so.
Oh, Lord.
It kind of went into the whole situation.
Team light skin.
Yeah, so it went from Poppy to Poppy, So,
Poppy,
it
okay.
went like that.
Do you call them mommy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't want no trouble. I ain't got no. First of all, hold on. Let me say this: ain't no mommies no more.
Okay.
I got a chocolate goddess. You
Go
understand what I'm saying?
ahead. She better be chocolate.
I don't want to be shot,
But that's a
stabbed, or
melon.
nothing.
Yeah. They serve.
Baby, I was just telling them how my name came. That's
Call
all
us
it
up,
was.
baby, if you wanna talk to
I was
him.
just
Yeah, chocolate
saying
joints is,
how my
crazy.
name, how it had came about. That's
Oh, he's
all.
stuttering too,
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah, I'm scared.
Okay.
I need y'all to
Yeah.
call
He's
up.
cleaning it up.
As well
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel his
Right.
pain.
Yes.
I feel his pain.
I need y'all to call up, man. 410-481-1010. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely.
410-481-1010. All right? You try to call her right now.
Here we go.
Every time I hear this beat, it makes me want to freestyle,
I
but
just
I'm not
wanna
really
stop.
gonna
That
know.
was-
You already
it's
know
not
what time
working.
it is.
Put you
It's
in
the
that
hottest
mode.
topics in the trending
Definitely
tea
put you in
with
that
your girl, Queen B. What's the buzz?
Yo, so look, y'all, I've been away. I missed last week, but definitely there's been a lot going on. So let's get it popping and started right off. So Chris Breezy, he's actually back in the studio.
Yeah.
Hasn't dropped an album since 2017 with Heartbreak on a Full Moon. So I'm really excited. It was confirmed by his official photographer. So shout out to Jake for letting us know that that's coming. But more importantly, right now, there's happiness in the White House, as I like to call it. But what I mean by that is, yes, President 45's former attorney Michael Cohen, he's actually spilling all the tea today, honey, from sabotaging Hillary Clinton's campaign during the 2018 elections. Also, Mr. Cohen himself said that he was paid over $100,000 to hush Stephanie Clifford, which is better known as Stephanie Daniels. You already know. So, we just gonna keep it pushing because, you know what I'm saying? We just got to make sure that we cover all the bases. So if y'all got kids, hide your wives, because I'm telling y'all right now, YouTube is not as friendly as you might have thought it was. It's getting real, y'all. So if you haven't heard about the recent challenges that's been going on lately, well, there's been some recently that are a little more deemed dangerous. So, the Momo challenge, y'all got kids?
Yes, I agree.
Y'all heard of kids? Okay, so look, y'all make sure y'all tune in. So the Momo Challenge is officially a viral media platform that is behind, or there's an adult behind it. Basically, he's telling your kids to turn up your ovens, all the way on high. Telling your kids to kill themselves. Don't tell their parents, amongst other things. Yeah. So I just want to put that out there, and I think that this, it's gone viral. Really, it caught real big win, I'll say nationally yesterday. So if you have children, make sure that just because you have that kid feature setting, make sure that you still know what they're watching. And the trick about this video is when you first start watching it, it seems like it's a normal video.
And then it comes on, right?
It comes in the middle or something.
Give it a little bit more time. Go into that video about a minute or two, and then that way you'll see what's really on. Yeah, so make sure y'all kids, tablets, iPods, iPhones, everything. Y'all got to make sure y'all stay hip to what's going on. Yeah. Now, the biggest tea that's now Duke sent me this one because I don't watch TV like that. I just check up all the highlights. So, but I am a big fan of Joe Budden. I do feel like, as a rapper, he was, definitely a contributor to the game. And, on Love and Hip Hop New York, there recently was a trip, they're resting up on the beach. And I was like, okay, they about to get into some real, controversial topics. I was right, but it didn't go where I thought it was going to go. Joe Budden and Safari, thank God they were sitting, I'll say, across from each other because it felt like Joe was about to hop up out his chair. But, and this is the question I'm going to leave with y'all. It seems like, Joe is a little mad for Safari crossing the G code, dating his ex, Erica Mena. And, I know Erica and, Sin, I know they had some situations going on. But, I just want to ask, really, 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 like in real life, all BS aside, are exes off limits in 2019 or no?
If it's not the homie, then
I'm about to say, depending on your relationship.
Yeah, like if that's not my guy,
if you just know
that's not my guy. Okay, I like that.
But let's bash that. So shout out to Mona Scott, who I think is brilliant.
Definitely.
Love and Hip Hop is my favorite show. One of my favorite shows besides Chicago PD. But anyway, so
Chicago PD. Okay, you go ahead. I like CSI too, so I'm with you. Yeah.
I don't like CSI. Anyway,
like Discovery.
So all right, so setting right. You got Safari. You got Mano, everybody sitting there chilling at the fire on the beach or whatever they're sitting there, right?
Right.
So, Joe Budden next to his girl, Sin Santana, right? And Sin Santana used to have a relationship with Erica.
Right.
So that's how that connection had. Safari is in love with Erica Mena now. That's Bow Wow's ex. Right? How you go from Bow Wow to Safari? But anyway, so
is that like a downgrade?
Hell.
Because never mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, he was with Nicki.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, maybe
I mean, that kind of.
But what does that mean?
I mean, that kind of up his status a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like,
that up Safari status.
Yeah.
Oh,
so therefore,
okay, I agree with
that.
that.
And plus, he's a right for that too. So anyway, so the problem is Joe Budden feels like, why would you? I don't know if she came or he attempted to fly Erica Mena to there where they was at when I'm here with my girl, which is her ex. So it makes it kind of like, a bad situation, kind of a feeling.
But why though? Why?
That's the question on the table.
I mean, for me, I'll say this. I've been in this situation. Actually, one of my wife's exes, he and I, we met in a separate setting. She had told me who he was and all of that. She was like, I don't want you to be blindsided. I used to deal with him.
Hold on. How did you come to meet up with your wife's former ex? Was that, did you take the initiative or?
No. I didn't know.
Okay, I just want to make sure. But the listeners need to know.
Yeah, but she let me know, hey, I used to deal with him.
Okay.
This the whole spiel. I was like, all right, cool, ain't no problem. We together now. But me and him actually ended up becoming very good friends. and still are good friends to this day. So what they had in the past, that really didn't matter. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got to think about it like this. Your peoples wasn't a virgin when they got with you.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody.
Well, we'll say this possibly. I do know a few.
Right.
Possibly.
It could happen, but 9 times out of 10 they weren't a virgin, and and Baltimore's a small place.
Agreed.
You know, so
Lord knows.
if you running in circles where you got quality people in your circle, once or twice you bound to run across the same.
I like that explanation.
You understand?
See, quality people was the key word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I respect that because basically you're not downplaying like, oh, well, you know, if she's going to go to a bum, then, you know, that's what it is. Like, I like that. You're saying like, look, I'm a legit guy. She might find another legit guy. And we just might so happen to know each other.
Now we got the male perspective.
I just think we're grown, right? We're mature, right? So why can't we just go about it in a mature and a grown folk way? I don't see anything wrong with that. I can tell you in my situation, my mother was married, okay? My father didn't have anywhere to go. He left his woman. My mother actually let my father come live with them, with her husband, okay, in their house.
Wow.
And my stepfather was fine with it. They friends. They was exes. That was years ago. I'm grown.
Communication and understanding.
And let me tell you something else. My stepfather passed away in 2016?
Condolences to
Sick.
the family.
Thank you.
Losing a man in the household is always
My
tough.
stepmother passed away 2016. 6 months later, my father passed away 2017. Put it like this: before he passed away, he had a bad stroke. Okay, and he had no one but me. Okay, to help take care of him. But because of my schedule, I'm a very busy person and everything. I couldn't bring him in my house. I couldn't really, I didn't have the time.
You'd have brought him in your house to do what? To die? Because you couldn't even.
Basically,
you know what I mean?
so what did I do? Called my mother. So my mother, let my father come with her, and she took care of him. And there wasn't nothing going on, nothing. So it's nothing wrong with that. You got to be grown and mature about the situation. And like going back to Love and Hip Hop, it's Love and Hip Hop. Is it TV?
Yes, it's definitely.
Are they doing that to be, to get the ratings?
It's scripted. It's like they put you in a situation like they know me and Bear don't get along.
Right.
They're gonna put us in a situation.
Exactly.
They're not gonna tell us line for line because what the real.
Exactly.
They're just gonna put you in a situation.
So it's kind of like semi-scripted type of.
So X is an X, and we grown and we mature. Is the way you bring that X in the situation, in the situation.
I agree. My opinion is not. I just think that it's just time. I'm gonna give you an example. My wife is probably listening now. So at our wedding, my wife exes somebody, their mom wanted to come to the wedding. So she asked me, would that be a problem? I said, no. They can come to the wedding. That's cool. I wouldn't even have a problem with the ex coming to the wedding.
Right.
Now, what y'all think about that?
I want all my exes to come to the wedding. Come see this, baby.
Well, it's an ex. He's not with you. I mean, she's not with you. They're not with you.
I think it's awkward.
Yes,
awkward,
come see me and be very happy for me. Yes.
I think it's awkward, but just because she came and asked me that, obviously it's not a big deal to you, so why would I make it a big deal?
Right. Now, I will say this. It's certain exes, right?
That ain't allowed.
That ain't allowed. Oh, yeah. You feel me? Yeah. That's on the male and the female.
It depends on
because,
man.
I mean, now I'm not even gonna say not allowed around, but some people that you just don't want in your space at that moment or at special times.
Right.
I say that like those type of exes to me are the ones that like I still have soul ties to in a negative fashion. Like, you know what I mean? See, like she's a queen because her mother is a queen and her mother raised her to be one. Her mother took in, her daughter's father. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is what a real woman, regardless, because when you love someone, the love is supposed to be eternal and forever, regardless of which. You know what I'm saying? Like, we as people, whether we're intimate or whether we're not, it's supposed to be forever. So, like, I like hearing things like that because in the black community, we always got problems talking to each other. I mean, that's whether you're the mother, the daughter, family, the friend. It don't matter. There's always issues with us communicating.
Right.
And, I'll say that I just think that it's a good idea to be as open as we can in today's society because it just avoids conflict.
Yeah,
it does.
I got somebody on the phone line real quick.
Yes, caller.
What's up, T-Time?
Hey, I just want to shout y'all out for all the great things that y'all doing.
Hey, shout you out for the love this morning.
Dude, I ever know. I swear to goodness.
Can I give a big shout out to Tea Time Management? Thank you for the plug on bringing me up to the DJ booth. I really appreciate it, and I thank you for it.
Yeah, Tea Time the joint, yo.
Yeah, she definitely the truth.
Yeah, she do her thing.
Yeah. Oh, and shout out to Tater G, man.
Yeah,
You know
man.
about Tater G.
Already.
That's the homie, man. That's the homie.
Okay.
Appreciate you calling in, babe.
Thanks, Tea Time.
All right, love y'all.
Like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some OG status though. Your mom's letting the husband, the ex come in to the house. That's OG
Wow, she
status.
was married to somebody else.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you can learn a lot from.
And believe it or not, it was stepdaddy's idea. Let that man come in here. He don't have nowhere to go and things like that. He's a good guy, and hey,
I would
it
say
made
you call
room for him.
That's what you call a man's man. It's a core like. Oh, I can relate to that so much because a situation happened where my ex and her new husband she asked me to help him get his barber's license because I'm a master barber.
Okay.
And because he's a barber.
Okay.
And she called me, was like, how would you feel if I asked you to help him, take the money and wing or do the apprenticeship? I was
Respect to
like,
her because she asked you, how do you feel first?
well, yeah, she asked
Just
me what
to
I.
say.
What hear that is play out.
Well, I told her.
Give her credit.
I told her no, I wouldn't have no problem with it. Because I'm not a hater. Like the man need to get his paper. I'm gonna help him get his paper.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We never followed through with it, but I was still willing to do it.
I wonder if she went and told him the same thing though. Like maybe she asked you first, like is it cool, and then went to him, and he probably was like, nah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, you never know.
Oh, you
It
never
didn't go
know.
through.
Yeah, it
Okay.
just never went through.
I can see that, but yeah, like, no, I ain't getting no man help. Then that's the ego thing, and then we
That
go
was a
inside.
Tyler Perry
Yeah.
movie. It was one of them Tyler Perry movies.
Yeah.
A situation similar.
Yeah,
to that.
Tyler touches on a lot of stuff in his movies.
So,
Sometimes too much to where I think
too
people
much.
it goes
yeah,
over the
yeah.
audience.
So,
head.
so listen. So now we are here. We went into a couple questions with Bear. not the first part. All right, how about this? What's his first name?
Bobby.
Bear. There we go. That's what we're saying. That's this show. Bobby. That's Bear.
We got it on the
All
collabo.
right, so Queen.
Yeah.
So what do you do for the people that don't know?
What do I do?
Besides look cute.
I'm glad you said
She said,
You said
When I seen the
Church
pictures,
shout.
I was like, yes, another queen is coming.
That's like a church shout. Queen said.
No, what do I do? I like to tell people I like to get people fit. From the inside onto the outside. That's what I like to tell people.
Okay.
So basically living a healthy lifestyle. Yeah, so
My wife actually was one of her classes, actually.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah. So what that was explain your classes, because I mean, shout out DJ Mook.
Yeah,
That's my
DJ
guy.
My man Mook.
That's my guy.
yeah.
Shout
So
out DJ Mook.
basically I have my class is called Body Work.
Okay.
Okay. And that's on when is that? That's Tuesday, Thursdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And then I actually have another fitness style type of, I'm gonna say, party. It's called Chair Fit, where you sit in the chair. And we lift, we do the weights, and we do other
Now-
things. We do the toning.
Now, my wife came home and told me she was twerking. She told
Okay.
me. So she said, baby, she showed me some things. I was like, oh, show me.
How you feel about it?
You got to ask for the demonstration.
Yeah, I was like, okay, so let me see what's going on.
Okay.
What was going on?
What was going on?
Well, show us.
Let me see.
What
No, I
did you do?
can't.
Judging by his smile, he was satisfied.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you. I'm glad you said that because I always tell women when you come in my class, you're actually going to get an experience like no other. Okay, and I do tell women too. And when you go home, you make sure you show your husband what you did. Okay, because when you leave,
I'm paying for classes right
Okay.
now.
Pay
All right,
attention,
I
your
got
wife.
cash
Where do I sign her?
Come on, now, you fellas. I'm gonna quote
I
you.
should have been on
Fellas.
live with this.
Fellas, listen, fellas.
Yeah.
You should have been.
Yes.
If you
It
mind.
ain't too late.
Can you get my
I got
phone? Yeah, let me
get
get
it.
my live real
Look,
quick.
we all
got you.
live, so we got you.
You get
Okay,
a
well,
break,
this-
fellas. You get to drop your wife off, or let her go do her thing, get her some peace of mind. You go do your thing. She getting some workout stuff. She learns you getting the twerk game together. She do the chair thing.
Yeah, and that's right. And basically, and like I say, when these women leave my class, I'm telling you, I want them to feel like a total different person,
It's
and
called
I
body
mean
work, yeah.
mentally, and I mean physically, and I mean inspirationally. I want them to feel different. And yes, I do tell them when they're standing up, and all of that is certain, like a certain routine I do. Make sure you go home and you show your husband what you learned. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. You actually say that?
I like that.
Ask him.
Okay.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
might she show me?
Yeah, I mean, I do a routine. I'm not supposed to. Of course, well, I'm gonna say it
Yeah.
off a video phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, the video phone, Beyonce.
The movie,
Yeah.
the video.
Video phone.
Uh-huh.
I'm sending my wife.
Yeah.
I'm sending her with it.
Yeah.
You need that track,
They do the
and
club.
you need to book that class.
Listen, hold on.
I do
I'm
everything.
thinking back to the video. You remember
Yeah.
the video
I
when
know
they
the
had the
video, yeah.
pistols and all of that?
Right.
I'm with it. I'm sending my old lady up there.
Yes.
with you.
I mean, and I
I tell you what, me and you, we're gonna be Queen Square. We're gonna do a class together because
Yes.
I done lost over 100 pounds, and I know all about that
Congratulations,
mental health. We'll do a class
Okay.
together.
And let me
Okay.
say
Definitely.
this too. I like
Queen
to say
squared.
this.
Queen
Yes,
squared.
We got this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double dose.
Yes.
I like that.
I like that. And I do. And I always tell my women and any like newcomers who come into class, I always, get them to come up front and I talk to them. I let them know what my name is and I let them know my schedule. I let them know that over here in my house, we don't talk skinny. That's one thing I don't do. And I really don't like to use the word fit. I like to use the word healthy. Because once you get a certain age, it ain't all about being fit.
Correct.
It's all about being healthy because the inside needs to be healthy. I'm talking about high blood pressure,
More than the outside
diabetes,
sometimes.
strokes,
Yeah, I have
and all of that.
diabetes, yeah.
Once you take care of that inside, it's the outside's going to take care of itself. You know what I mean?
Yes,
so I
indeed.
want these women to know when they come in there, they're not by themselves. And when they leave, they're going to feel like a total different person.
Right.
I done had women that came to my class one time. And the next day, and I'm like, where you been? I'm pregnant.
Well, look, I wasn't
Full credit.
ready for that one.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, guys, we can come to
Oh, you can.
because I've been telling Mook.
Y'all
I've been
got the couple-
So wait, you got
I'm
partners?
coming.
You got the couple class?
No.
Oh, okay.
But this is the thing, though, guys.
I
But
just
you
had
know
to
what?
ask.
Hey, let me tell you
Had to
something.
ask.
Wait a minute. Let me say this.
Go ahead.
I don't discriminate on anybody, anything, whatever. I have so many people. I don't know.
Who's
What- okay.
But this is the thing, though. Now,
But
when
no,
she, with
that's
the,
not. That's not.
But she have a class. It's
Just to
so
clarify.
many women.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Keep it like that. Now you know you're gonna have some guys that's whatever. So cool. Let them stay. But we actually in the talks of
like,
doing
cool, let
something
them
with
stay.
though, especially for the DJs, promoters, rappers, singers. I want to. We want to spearhead that at the DJ Booth Radio Show. DJ Duke, DJ Knowledge, comedian.
Poppy.
Bear, right? All of us, we all want to spend. We want to challenge all y'all to come up. We're gonna pick a day, and maybe we gotta start slow. Once a month,
understand.
maybe once a month,
Yeah.
once a week, whatever.
Yeah,
Just try
I'm
to get guys.
definitely-
I need to lose that.
I tell you
we
what.
need to do this.
DJ Mook's birthday is next Friday.
Next
Oh, okay.
Friday. Okay.
So what we gonna do? DJ Mook's birthday is next Friday. So I'm actually gonna do a bodywork fitness party for him on Thursday.
I'm there.
So I would
I'm
love
there.
for you all
what's
to
up.
come.
What date is
out.
that?
Thursday is March the 7th.
Okay. All right.
This
I'll
Saturday.
see.
You coming?
This
What
7th.
time? What time?
The door's gonna open at 7, but
PM. Okay.
but
all
the
right.
warm up doesn't start till 7:30. So I want everybody
Okay.
to come. And usually what I do last year for his birthday, we had gotten filmed that day. They wanted to come out and film my class, so I made it, all hook up together. So we did a theme, and we did Wakanda.
Yeah, he
theme.
showed me the pictures.
and it was hot.
Yeah, he showed me the pictures.
I look, you said it before I could.
And it's over East Baltimore, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we-
Yeah, I'm over in Parkville.
Yo,
Right.
if you ever seen it live, I was DJing for shout out to Shoe City. What's his name? What's the guy name from Atlanta? Do all the celebrities. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
him.
this guy, he's a celebrity trainer, dance rep. He come out and he did his thing, but Queen come in. So he come in, I'm like, okay, what's up, Queen? She get up there. Yo, it was amazing, yo. Security Square Mall, it was a lot of women in there,
Yeah.
and everybody was focused on her like a preacher. Like I'm serious, like kind of like EDM music. Like if she goes 1, 2, they go 1. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
it was dope, yo.
that's the type of classes you want.
Yeah, it was
that's
dope.
definitely the type of classes you want. Like,
Yeah.
I'll say for me, my wife has an amazing chick. she's like into the dance and like she's into the classical dance and you know she do all of that all that type of stuff. And I used to have, before I got sick, I did a little fitness class myself.
Okay.
So it was times where I couldn't get them to focus on me. So it would be a group of chicks, like me and the dudes would just go off, and she would have the chicks and they'd be out there doing their thing. So I get it when you get a woman on stage teaching fitness. It's a different type of commandment when it comes to that. Because us as dudes, we got that rah-rah, that drill sergeant situation. But when a female is able to command that and with fitness, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's definitely dope. I mean, so what keeps you going with this? Like, the
Passion.
Passion.
Yeah, I think it's passion.
Hey, man, I got a great question right before we get into other stuff. We ask all our guests. We're going to start with Queenford. How important is the DJ in what you do, everything you do?
How important is a DJ? I'm going to say this. I like the DJ because it brings hypeness. It brings energy and things like that. Not only that, I feel like my DJ, when we get together, I hate to say this, but not to sound cocky. I just feel like we Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Facts.
Facts. And I just feed off of his energy. He feeds off of my energy and things like that. So
it's just connecting. And the thing about it, like we not saying cliche, we being realistic.
Yeah.
Mook can really DJ.
Yeah.
It's just different because some people can just DJ for that.
Yeah.
But no, he can really DJ.
Exactly.
I've sent him to places and got great responses. So he's somebody I learned from.
He's
Right.
definitely
So,
a personal friend.
Yes.
Definitely.
How about you?
Bad.
Poppy.
Bad.
Sorry.
There you go.
Poppy the best.
Gotta be on point.
absolutely.
Look, I thought you was about to ask me a question. I'm looking at the live. I'm trying to fix my buttons. I'm
How
sorry.
you feel about it?
Poppy.
Hold on.
Oh, you give me a second.
Lord have mercy.
We gotta say that for the other show.
You know what?
That's what I was show. Not today.
That's for the other show, baby.
Yeah. You good over there?
Hold yeah. I'm good.
I'm ready to get on my
All right, so
That was a drop. That was like, no.
Oh my God.
yes.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
wait a minute. I like that though. I need that.
Yeah.
We need to get that.
So as far as for me with the DJ is very important, especially when the intro, because your intro going on stage can make you or break you as a comedian. This is just how I feel, because
That's deep.
when I pick a certain song to go up on stage to, that song is
Set
what
the tone.
yeah, and that puts me in my vibe.
What kind of song you choose?
So
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
I'm like, look, I need to know. I'm like, I need to know your style. I ain't
Tell me
seen
your
it.
style.
all right, so first of all, actually, this is a perfect song that's playing. I'm a big Rick Ross fan.
Okay.
Boss.
Rick Ross, Biggie, pretty much like
So like 90s hip hop is
90s hip hop.
Yeah, so let me ask you this. So,
That smooth
Let
swag.
me ask you, well, shout out to Next Rise mixtape on my live. Shout out to y'all. So real quick, right? So when I first started, I was shout out to Miss Butterfly Event Hall. I did a lot of comedy shows there. Shout out to Cleon, all them, Bruce. I hate to say Daddy, but Bruce Daddy.
Yeah, that's my man. Yeah, I like your funny cat.
Yeah, my man moved and came back to town. I'm Johnny Too Funny.
Okay.
All of them got Alex, Sir Alex. So anyway, so he used to come up, right? Play their songs. But when I would play a song that didn't fit, they'd be like, yo, what you doing, DJ?
Yeah,
So I had to learn. Right now, I got good. I did for like a year now, almost a year, right? So this is the thing. Let me ask you this. So when you come up, now you tell the DJ the song.
Yeah.
I'll play the song that you tell me to play.
Right.
The crowd don't like the song that you told me to play.
Right.
They get up, they be like, yo, what you playing? And I actually got mad a couple times and turned the music up. Yo, you told me to play this. Like, so, and then we just went off of that. So I don't really like when comedians joke the DJ. Because to me, it's like, you're not funny.
Right.
But I do like when Cleon the comedian cracked on me. That was just funny.
So I'm out. So I'll say this.
Mental note, okay, Poppy?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But see, this,
Don't crack on Duke. That's what that
not at all. But see, this is my thing. When it comes to the DJ, I don't bag the DJ unless he mess up
I see.
my situation.
Okay.
Prime example.
Okay.
I did a show in a bar for Howard G.
Shout out to Howard G. Kiss my
Crosstown. Yeah. Shout out to Howard G. I was opening up for Larry Lancaster.
That's my guy. I know him.
Funny dude.
Yeah.
So I gave the DJ the song. I gave Unbelievable by Biggie. That was the vibe I had for that night. You understand? I had custom everything on. I'm like, this is where I'm at. Real fresh jokes, the whole nine. Howard G introduced me. I'm walking to the stage, no music at all. None.
Okay,
and I gave him the song 3 times.
Oh.
So I
Shout to
immediately.
DJ.
I ain't gonna lie.
So it
Yeah.
wound up being no music at all?
It was no music at all.
Even when you got to the stage?
Even when I got to the stage.
Wow.
So I ended up, I'm like, damn, no music? You know, like,
music.
So I had to go into
Bring
my
the
whole
crowd back.
bring the crowd back. So, but the first 2 minutes of my set was about him. You know what I'm saying? Like I gave him,
Was he upset? How did he like?
I didn't care.
Right.
We got a call.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
you said so. He
Yeah, like at that point I didn't care because one, I'm very professional. Wherever I'm at, I'm on time, at least 15 to 20 minutes early. I always get with the DJ like, yo, look, this is what I got going on, boom, boom, boom. I have this song that that has to be played within my set. This is the key word for you to
I've
cue
been
that
through that.
song.
Yeah, I've been through that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I've been through that. You gotta pay attention.
And if the DJ
Yeah.
don't, if he don't have the song, normally what I do is I'll record the song, but I'll record it in a manner where he doesn't have to touch anything. All he has to do is press play at the beginning of my set.
Yeah.
And that music will automatically come in when the minutes and into the minutes. Like say if it's
You're a super professional. I never had that.
yeah, I try to be, man.
That's
But
super-
like,
I
say
like
if
it.
I'm in 3 minutes and 20 seconds into my set, it'll queue up automatically and it'll
Yeah.
come right on. All you got to do is plug and play with
See,
my phone.
DJs gotta understand different from DJing a show, DJing a mixtape, DJing a tour, DJing a party. It's different. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But let me ask you. So another question we asked our guests right before our co-host jump in. So question: what was your biggest failure as a DJ?
My biggest failure as a comedian,
As a
or
DJ. I mean, y'all comedian. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I that was a corny joke, but anybody get it? Okay. Anyway, I was trying.
So, Pay Juice, myself. Shout out to comedian Woo Woo.
Okay.
Yay, shout out to Woo Woo,
Yeah,
Chocolate 360
yeah.
Mix Station.
Yeah,
That's
Chocolate
my man.
Chocolate 360.
Rick
that's-
Green?
Yeah, that's folk. Yeah,
Rick Green event.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick Green.
So,
All right, you Woo people. All right, Poppy, I see.
Yeah. So also my man O'Shea Official, he hosted the On the Run tour at Pay Juice, and it was a situation where I thought I rehearsed my set, everything, had the jokes down packed. The crowd just wasn't into it. It wasn't my night.
Yeah.
I felt like I bombed horribly.
Okay.
And immediately after I got off the stage, I was like, yo, I gotta go to work. I got out of there. You know what I mean? Like, I got right out of there.
Yeah.
You know, but everybody was like, yo, when you go out, I'm like, yo, I had to go to work. Like, yo, you did good. I'm like, nah, no, I didn't. In my heart of hearts, because I can tell,
From the reaction.
yeah, from the act, and I didn't get the vibe from the crowd that
you
I
wanted.
normally get. Not only that I wanted, but there was no engagement there, and I had engagement jokes, but I bombed horribly.
Now, why do you think that is, though? Because, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the critique part of comedy.
Okay.
Because, like, you know, I had a chance to cover the Shenanigans tour with Desi
Shout out to
Alexander.
Desi.
Cool Ant.
Okay.
Smooth was on there as well.
Okay.
Stiletto.
Yes.
And, you know, and I'll say this, like, that was my first time seeing, you know, the collective of the Baltimore comedians.
Absolutely.
And, you know, as a person in the entertainment business, you know, and as a fan of comedy, I can say, oh, okay, I know where that could have been critiqued or changed or whatever. How do you critique or, you know, recover from a situation like that?
I pretty much record all of my sets.
Okay.
So what I do is I'll go back. Even if I'd had a good set, I'll watch that set 1,000 times over.
Like Michael Jordan in the gym.
Yeah, like all the time, and I'll figure
That's
out
big.
where I could have done better,
Right.
where the timing could have came in at. Say if I wrote a particular joke a certain type of way, but I might have changed it for the crowd, you know, for the situation. If it worked, then I'll keep it. If it didn't work as well as I thought it was, I'm like, I'm gonna go back to the original way. I'll try it the next time.
Okay.
So, you know, that's pretty much how I critique myself. As far as other comedians, I try not to critique too much unless I'm asked to.
Understood.
You know,
Okay.
because I'm not going to say that somebody is not funny. I'm just going to say that it's not my particular brand of funny.
Right.
Because somebody could be
Funny to
I might,
somebody
yeah,
else.
I might
Right,
not
yeah,
be
exactly.
funny to you, but I might be funny to him.
Right, because a group of stoners versus a group of alcoholics, they gonna laugh at different jokes.
Right.
right.
So let me ask you this: what's a good knock joke?
What's a good joke? Yeah, period.
what's a
That
good
like
knock-knock?
somebody that's
Knock-knock.
not funny. Yeah, because I'm not funny. People ask me I'm naturally just like in motion funny. Like I can't improv. Like
I'm gonna say this to you.
Go ahead. And I got this live now, so go ahead.
Yeah,
Okay,
live
so-
is lit right now. Live is lit.
So I will say this: vulgar is always funny.
Okay. All right. So I
When
gotta
you're not,
practice
when you just don't know how to tell a joke, or you just not like if you're not a comedian, if you got a vulgar joke or a vulgar story that you can kind of make funny and animate yourself with, that's always funny.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
everybody has that one.
Yeah, everybody got something funny.
Yeah, like that
Yeah.
one joke when you
Gotta
went
have
out
one.
with the chick or the dude, you know, and
Yeah.
something happened. It always is fun.
Yeah.
It never fails. Everybody got that one story. Like, girl, it was a cold rain and you had to call me, you know, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Or a dude always has a story about the chick that he went to see in the projects. You know, it was about 5 or 6 dudes outside.
Yo, and do you hate that? You been in that? Man, I messed with this
Several
girl, man, at Church Square, yo. I feel like I'm so old saying this, man.
No, that's okay.
I pulled up, yo, I
Understand.
took her to the market, though. I pulled up, man, baby. This is old, baby. So I pulled up.
disclaimer.
Yeah.
Shout out to wifey every
I
time.
pulled up, there was like 100 dudes outside, and you know she was one of the baddest over there.
Right.
She knows she had about 5 or 6 of them.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And two of them had to be the baby fathers.
Yeah.
I was like, yo. And then she asked me, Queen, check this out. What she asked me, what y'all women do. Not saying y'all first, but what women do. So you not gonna help me with my bag?
Wait, what?
I'm like, yo, she want me to walk through all these. Now I'm from Old West anyway, on the Avenue. So
Absolutely.
I ain't no East Side cat either. She want me to get out my car. And you know, it's one way in, one way out.
Exactly.
Walk and pass through 100 dudes with like 3 bags. Yeah,
My hands
I don't
ain't free.
ask that.
I don't ask nobody to help me with my bag.
We strong, ain't we? We can.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the
you
point
know.
I
about
don't.
the bag. I mean, I would do that if I was to open the door. So it's just it was to the point of the area. and
I
the
just feel
vibe
like
that
she
you put me
wanted
in.
something. That women like that. I don't like.
Yeah, they wanted. It's like you wanted. Yeah, carry the
I had
bag.
a needy girl.
Yeah, like you. It's not really. It's not even. It's not about you carrying the bag.
Oh,
She just wants you
Yeah,
to.
what about the bag? I mean,
be-
all right, now what you saying?
She
Queen,
want to be
if-
seen with you.
See,
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
what you
She
saying
wants
is
somebody to see
if-
you doing a favor for her.
If you on a
know
date
what I mean?
and you put me in the gas station, you just do that. Like the guys already know, get out and get your gas.
I'm not
That's just a respectful man.
I
Yeah,
don't
man.
know. I'm independent.
I can
so.
tell that, but I wouldn't let you.
Yeah, we
probably-
can tell.
I
Oh, you
wouldn't let you.
can?
Probably, yeah.
But I would be like, I'll be like, no, sit down, sit down.
Whether you independent or not.
Yeah, you gotta.
Right.
You gotta.
And my wife is like that. I literally had to break her out of that situation. Like, she's not allowed to touch doors around me. She's not allowed to
Right.
carry bags, anything heavy, any of that. She's not. But when I first met her, I got it.
Yeah.
You know, I got.
Yeah.
But
You gotta switch it up a little.
it's nothing wrong with being an independent woman, but it's also nothing wrong with letting a man help.
And that's true.
Okay,
But
Shout out to
I'm not
Izzy
going
Project.
to ask.
On the line.
I don't know. Maybe.
Right. You should.
No, I like this talk. I like this conversation. 'Cause see,
I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to go and do it.
That's cool though. It's cool if you don't ask. You know,
Absolutely.
that's fine.
Okay.
You know, it depends on. You know, it shows the gentleman. You know
Right.
where he's at with it. You know, like if he chose to, like, oh no, calm down. I got it.
Even if like right now you gonna be an hour, like we going to New York after this, and,
Okay.
and say you was driving, or we see whatever, you stop with your gas or need air in your tire. One of us is going to do it. Like we're
Okay.
not going to.
But the good thing is,
Right.
the good thing is if when you allow it, like just allow
Yeah.
it.
See,
that's
Don't
what I
be
wanna
so
talk
like
about.
always
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
But I'm not saying I would say no. I just don't. You're not going to get gas. You're not going to pump. You're not going to do this.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
yeah.
go do
Please
that.
don't
No.
do that.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay,
Yeah,
there's a
please don't
difference
do that.
between a submissive woman and just a woman who is looking for, you know, like chivalry, like seeking chivalry
Now, that
without
would- that
without
would-
like reciprocation.
Yeah,
you know
that
what
would
I'm
lose
saying?
you points. That loses you points.
But
You
look,
lose
so let me
points
ask
for that.
then to the gentleman. Okay, so as an independent female, how would you prefer for you know a woman? You know, like would you prefer for her to only ask you when you're in need? Do you want her to ask you like like every time you got a question, every time there's something that comes across your mind, I'm your go-to man? Like,
No.
what's the consensus right now between? I mean, I have my own personal.
You mean
but
like
amongst
when,
the three?
if it's something on her mind?
Yes.
Should she always ask me?
Yes.
I don't ask
Nah.
that.
Why not?
Depends on what it is.
But I'm talking about it's like in the terms of like, oh, okay, well, I need this tire changed. Like I'm talking about something that is in
Oh.
relation to strictly to where she should be asking a man like her father or like the man that she's involved with, and it's like an ego thing. Like for the independent woman, mind you, we're not talking
Yeah.
about the docile girl that always
Yeah.
needs help for everything and throw her hands up and talking about she can't touch dirt.
Yeah.
We're not talking about her. We're talking about the independent female that's like, oh, I got all of this. Like, how do you as a man like kind of like create the environment for her to feel comfortable to submit to you?
Well, you start. I would say it's a stage. It's stages. So you start by showing her that you're capable of helping her. Like, it may not be you can't jump in and say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this." Every time. Like, so like what I learned from women is pay attention to what y'all say.
Crazy.
You'll say something, and then that'll be like my cue to say, "Hey, I know somebody that can fix that tire." And then I show her that I'm capable of getting the tire fixed in a timely fashion. And then she'll be like, okay, when the next thing comes up, it's like she might be more inclined to say, hey, do you know anybody that can do this? I'm having this issue with this.
Okay.
And then you start building it up, and then the confidence in you that you have like he's capable of doing this.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not like, he fumbled the ball.
Right. So let me ask you another question, Queen. So, how's your support system? Family and friends, they support what you do?
Endeavors.
That's why I see you got one of these biggest supporters here, Queen. You walked in.
Yeah.
Y'all forgot where y'all was at. You know what I mean?
Look, I got to hold it down for that.
They just ready to start working out in the studio.
Yeah, Bear's coming up with a joke. Hold on, not Bear.
Poppy.
Bear.
Yeah.
So, Queen, how's the support system?
My support system is wonderful. I feel like this. I feel my students, whom I call my movers and shakers, have become not just my movers and shakers, not just my students, but my support system, my family. That's how I feel. It's great.
Yeah,
It's
I've been
awesome.
around you before
Yeah.
at a couple different events. I know some people that go to you, and every time it's like y'all have like a family type of vibe. Like
Yes.
y'all like sisters.
But did y'all hear
like,
that cue in the
it's a
background?
sisterhood.
It said it's unbelievable. You was like, y'all kind of like, and it was like, unbelievable.
It
Did y'all
is.
catch that? All right.
The stars
It's
ain't aligned
unbelievable.
today.
Shout out to the DJ. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sisterhood. I always say it's a sisterhood, and I also say it's a brotherhood like no other. You're not going to go to another fitness class and get the love and get the experience. You're not going to get that encouragement, that motivation like you're getting from my class, and that's how I feel.
I can tell because you said go home and tell your husband. I ain't never heard that before. So that's why I was like,
tell
oh,
go
all
home, tell
right.
her.
I like the idea of having a live DJ. I always liked that idea. I was like, that's dope. Like, she came up
Yeah,
with
that's
that.
definitely super
That's
dope.
when I first met Mook and he showed me the Instagram from the class, I was
Yeah.
like, that's what you do?
Yeah.
What? That's
impressive
insane.
as a DJ.
Insane. Yeah.
That's impressive.
That's like
because
a
he gotta
party and a
keep it-
workout in
I'm about
one.
to say, you got
Yeah.
instant party every time.
Yeah, well, that's why when I started at the Overly. And I think I taught there for probably 3 weeks. They closed. And then I had nowhere to go. And so one of my students said, try, what was it called? Oakley Station used to be what? TB's.
Yeah, TB's.
They was
I
like-
used to do parties on that.
It was like, try TB's.
Shout
I
out to
was like,
TB's.
TB's.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I'm going to go over there. TB's was really that's a bar. That was a bar.
Yeah.
It was not a nightclub. It was
Yeah.
a
It
bar.
wasn't like what's over there.
It was Oakley Station, and it was a little, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to take this. And they had, the nightlife and the lights, the system. I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling this. And when my class was over, DJ Black.
Okay.
He would come. It was on Thursday nights. That was the night he was there. On Thursday nights, he would come and kind of set his thing up. We still, doing our thing. I'm using my phone. And one day he just hooked his music up. And I think we was doing I'm the Ish. And he came and I'm the Ish. I
Oh,
was
my
like,
God.
Yeah.
Turn that fast
Right,
up
I
to
can
a whole
imagine.
nother level.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait a
then
minute.
one
That
of-
live
just-
transition.
Yeah, and then
We only been here 5
and I'm like, I was like, keep going. Keep going.
Yes.
And then one of my students who caught back up with me, well, actually, we were students together at another Zoom instructor's class.
Okay.
She caught back up with me, and she was like, yeah, I'm feeling this. And she introduced me to her husband.
Okay.
He's the DJ Dice.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So he was like, you know what? I'm gonna find another spot for you because you outgrown this spot. I mean, it was like 80 something people in that little space.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm gonna find you another space. And he said, and I'm a DJ for you for a little while. And I'm like, okay. I had a DJ Tuesday nights, Thursday nights. So I've always loved to have a DJ. Now, some nights I don't have mood. which that means I become the DJ, I become the hype girl, and I become the instructor, and it's still fire.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know, all of the, like, you know, but Billy Blanks and, you know, Tybo and all that, like, technically speaking, although we never saw it, they had live DJs for
Yeah.
those.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
yeah, so that, I feel like, you know, a lot of times, like, you know, we're kind of like looking back into the 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s, and we're like, you know, just taking that foundation, and now we're moving forward, evolving with it. And she did that.
Yeah.
Look, y'all already know Tybo. Shoot, that's how I
Tybo
lost
was
my
the
first 5
demonstration.
pounds.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Yeah,
Big
let's switch it up for a second, man. You know, let's just vibe for a second.
Yeah. Catch 'em.
Yeah, it's your boy DJ Knowledge. We getting ready to go into this positive word of the day. Tune in. Oh man, it's definitely a blessing to be here. The vibe in here is crazy. If you could only be here, the live energy in the room is amazing. So we always talk about success, and I'm definitely going to continue that. But I also want to touch on mistakes and failures, because that's a part of being successful. Don't feel like you have to jump into an endeavor and be afraid to fail. It's only a hiccup. It will pass, you know, so we all make mistakes. And one thing I have to definitely say to our people is, you know, we're always so fast to criticize somebody or jump down somebody's neck about what it is they're not doing or what they haven't done. But I just want to encourage you to don't be so fast to be critical of somebody else when you're not so clean or professional yourself. So we all make mistakes, and you want somebody to forgive you for your mistakes. So, you know, be quick to forgive others.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not always about you. And I think we can really get further with loving each other with that principle. And I always look at things from different, like, both sides. Like Duke would tell you, like, I always try to look at both angles and go outside of myself to say, if I was that person, how would I feel, or how would I think about this situation? So, you know, with that being said, again, failure is a part of success. Should I say, we're not even gonna call it failure, because that might make it complete. We're just gonna say it's a stumbling block. Stumbling blocks come, you know, obstacles come, but it only builds your character and makes you stronger at the end. You know, if it wasn't for some of the obstacles I've been through, I wouldn't be the type of dude that I am today when it comes to my work ethic and it comes to what I'm trying to accomplish. Same thing for everybody in this room. I mean, I'm going to say the comedian Bear has an amazing story in regards to he went through an obstacle of brain surgery and then now came out on top to where they said he wouldn't walk or whatever. And now to see him flourishing, and I just met him today.
Wow.
And it was like, I could already tell his vibe was just amazing. And then Queen D, you know, like every time I've seen her, she has a cult following. So, you know, people love her and people always speak highly of her because she's impacting on people's lives. And when you deal with fitness, that is a major example of when you approach an obstacle and you got to come over it. Because you're not going to start out with, oh, the first day I'm going to go hard and run 5 miles. No. Start slow.
Gotta build up.
Gotta build up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to come to them times where you want to quit.
Yep.
You know, and then you gotta dig deep. That's that inner core that says, no, I'm not quitting.
Right.
Like this is what I have to do this. You know what I mean? So just wanted to give everybody some encouraging words for the weekend.
Yeah, very,
At the end of Black History Month.
I like this, and I'm glad you said that. You're just confirming. I came across the post early, and it said start by doing 1 push-up, start by drinking a cup of water, start by paying toward 1 debt, start by reading 1 page, start by making 1 sale, start by deleting 1 contact, start by walking 1 lap,
That's right.
start by writing 1 paragraph, start today, repeat tomorrow. That goes for everybody.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, and again, like
that
I
was
said
Jules'
before,
knowledge. I love that.
I don't say things like I don't even write this stuff down. I go off of what really is happening
You off the
Right.
love.
in
You
my
said it
life.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
Exactly.
started going back to the gym, and I'll walk 1 mile on the treadmill. 1, even though I know I can do more, but I said, let's not over exasperate yourself. Start with 1, then let's move to 1.5 or 2. You know what I'm saying?
You're building up.
Build it up.
That's right.
That's right.
Build it up. So yeah, man.
Yeah, you're building up, eating right stuff.
Right.
But real quick, so you ready? So,
Ready. Poppy.
Bear, where can we reach you at?
You can reach me on Instagram. Actually, I am Poppy the Bear. That's IAMPAPITHEBEAR on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. You can find me on all those social media sites. I am Poppy the Bear, and just type in I am Poppy the Bear on any of those media sites. I should pop up.
Basically, Google you. Basically,
Yeah, you can Google me. You'll see my logo. My logo is actually my logo is actually a bear with sunglasses and a Coogee sweater on, which is pretty dope. You know, so
I like that.
yeah, so
That's what's up.
yeah, so check it out, man. When you see that bear with the Coogee sweater on, man, that's me.
I got it, Queen.
You can find me on Instagram at You Can Call Me Queen D, and that's the letter U. Everything else is the words except for the D. You Can Call Me Queen D. On Facebook, I'm sold up. But you can follow me on Facebook at Denere Hilton, DENERE. Last name Hilton, HILTON. I have a page on Facebook. It's Body Work Fitness with Queen D, and the work is not with an O, it's with an E. Okay? You can find me at 7905 Harford Road, 2nd floor, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. You can find me over West.
There it is.
Be more fit. On Wednesdays. And you can find me at Johns Hopkins Cooley Center on Fridays at 12 o'clock. And Be More Fit on Wednesdays at 7, okay? And just hit me up.
Damn, that's
Hey.
All right.
I got one more thing for you people on live. So listen, this Saturday, 8:30 p.m., Sully's Comedy Cellar, man. The Pet Milk and Hennessy Comedy Tour. I'm headlining that along with my homegirl, Woo the comedian. We got some awesome acts coming out that night. Aunt P the comedian, Lucky the comedian, my man O'Shea Official, Uncle Black, Kane, Young Old Head, man. We got a whole bunch of cats. It's going to be hosted by Lakeisha Poole, awesome young lady, and it's also her birthday. So come on out, man, and have a good time with us, man. Get some laughs.
Sounds like a lot of
some
vibes.
tickets. We got some tickets right here in the radio station, man. So hit up DJ Duke.
Yep.
Hit up Knowledge. Hit up Queen.
Hit us up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Y'all can get these tickets, man.
All right, so
And I'm right up the street from Sally's, too.
Oh, yeah, that's the queen of the show. What you got going on?
Okay, well, March 13th, I'm going to be hosting out in Glen Burnie. Got an artist showcase coming out there, so stay tuned for that. Follow me on IG at QueenBDMV. No underscores, no numbers. And then March 30th, of course, we got P&B Rock, Young Moose. They're going to be coming through Cancun Cantina. So that's a live show. There's going to be a couple of dope artists going to be opening up. I'm doing all the coverage. So, the Queen's got you covered. But what's most importantly, y'all, is I've been talking about it for 2 weeks and I'm finally moving today. So I'm excited. You know what I mean? Like, you talk about success and like, moments where you have those hiccups, those speed bumps, you know what I'm saying? And like, I've been able to live 2 years on my own, all of that, financials, all that, no roommates, no nothing. But, sometimes I was so, as a young adult, I was so eager to get my own spot and to live on my own. Yeah. And once I was like, dang, this is like $2,000 all by myself.
Yeah.
Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, to do what I want to do, I'm taking my stuff back, downsizing, doing a couple little things. Me and my sis, we linking up and which you know how to. So we're gonna we're gonna be doing a couple of things. April's actually gonna launch Queen's Got You Covered. It's gonna be Queen BTV. So I'm lining up artists right now and just anybody really in the entertainment or anybody that's an entrepreneur, has their own brand or business. So that's what I'm looking to do right now. So get up with me. That's gonna be live videos. My DJ's gonna be doing a live set. We're gonna have a nice location. It's gonna be like a good 15 to 30 minute interview.
Real quick.
Tomorrow, remember, 1818 North Charles Street. We got the house music jumping off from 7 to 12. We also got the real estate networking going from 7 to 9. Be there. We got special guest DJ Tommy Davis coming to rock out the house.
Big deal.
Jumping out.
All right, real quick. On Instagram, Underground Duke. Facebook, DJ Duke Live. Official website, DJ Duke, the mixtape of DJ Duke. Make sure y'all look out for me today. And my guy DJ Nas, White Boy Fraser, New York. 40/40 Club. Shout out to Rock
Shout out to
Nation.
White Boy.
Shout out to my Nick Time Media.
All your money.
Route Runner Management. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Radio 1. Thank you for coming.
No problem.
Dope Poppy.
Bear,
Yeah.
Queen, thank you. You center the greatest engineer ever. Make sure y'all support black business. Check out my man Conan Spy, RA Sports Bar, the old loafers from Caton Avenue. Trust me, he got you.
The brunch is amazing.
He got a new chef, yo.
Thank
It's
y'all for
ridiculous,
listening.
man. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate
Peace.
y'all. We
Already.
out.
Yeah.